The second deadliest Ebola outbreak in history is declared not an emergency. Oh, yeah. Just go ahead to the front page of the Wall Street Journal, or you can read just about any headline that's available on Ebola, and they are going to tell you that it's the second worst outbreak in modern history and known history. But don't worry, because if you worry, it'll make it worse. Yeah, check this out. Let me share this with you real quick. This is directly from Africa News. The World Health Organization on Friday declared not to declare an international emergency over Congo's Ebola outbreak, despite its spread to Uganda this week, concluding such a declaration could cause too much economic harm. So they've declared not to declare an emergency because they've declared it would cause too much economic harm. Well, how about human life? No, don't worry about that, because the MFers love you like deer. I mean, they love you dearly. I don't really know how to respond to this. Let's go look at Ebola real quick. First, let me share with you the update on Ebola. Before I do, I want to give a quick sponsor shout out. Have you got your storage services yet for your phone? Well, it's simplephotostorage.com, simplephotostorage.com. You can actually do just that. You can get a stick that fits in the palm of your hand to store your memories, your videos, your photographs. Don't rely on the cloud. Do not worry about losing your memories again. 1 in 3 smartphone users lose their memories to water damage alone. Click the link, simplephotostorage.com. That's simplephotostorage.com today. Oh yeah, and Father's Day is coming up. You better hurry. Let's go back to the article. Now, this is directly from High Rise. This is the hisz.rsoe.hu alert map, and this shows specifically the latest update, June 15th. A World Health Organization panel has decided not to declare an international emergency over Congo's Ebola outbreak despite its spread to Uganda this week, concluding such a declaration could cause too much economic harm. Well, the culprit came out right there, didn't it? It could cause too much economic harm. Forget worrying about the people. Congo's epidemic is the second worst ever, with 2,108 cases of Ebola and 1,411 deaths since last August. Well, what is that? About 70%? But hey, don't worry about it. 70% of the people that get it die, but it's not an emergency because it might cause economic problems. Man, these guys are something else, aren't they? The Ebola virus, if you didn't know, also known as Ebola fever, or EHF, is a viral fever of humans and other primates caused by Ebola viruses. Signs and symptoms typically start between 2 days and 3 days, 2 days and 3 weeks after contracting the virus, with a fever, sore throat, muscular pain, and headaches, vomiting, diarrhea, rash, usually following a decreased function of liver and kidneys. At this time, some people begin to bleed both internally and externally. The disease has a high risk of death, killing between 25 and 90% of those infected, with an average of about 50%. This is often due to low blood pressure from fluid loss. But hey, there's nothing to worry about, because it might cause an economic problem. Kind of speechless. How is that not a little bit? You know, that's another thing, too. I was actually talking about this yesterday with a friend of mine, and I was like, if it's the second worst outbreak in history, if about 50% of the people that contract the virus die, then how is it not a concern? And how is it that it's been spreading now for almost a year and it's finally reached Uganda, multiple nations, DR of Congo, and you don't have to worry about it because it might cause an economic problem. And on that note, be excellent to each other. Hit the subscribe button. I'll be back later. 2 days to 3 weeks for symptoms. No big deal.